Goes Reviews. You suggest I review it, and welcome back to the Road to Christmas. And yeah, after torturing myself with the last movie, what am I reviewing today? Home Alone 5, The Holiday Heist. No trailer this time, because this movie wasn't ever released in theaters or direct to DVD. Anyway, Home Alone, The Holiday Heist was released by ABC Family in 2012. And it tells the story of a 12-year-old boy named Finn, whose family has just moved into a new home, which happens to have a rare painting in it, which catches the attention of three bad guys, one of them played by Malcolm McDowell, who wants the painting because apparently it was in his family, it was his great-grandmother's, and now he's next in line to own it. But when Finn and his older sister are left at home by themselves when their parents have to go out on business, and Finn does all the typical stuff you'd see in a Home Alone movie, which is weird because he's technically not alone. His sister is with him, but she accidentally gets trapped in a wine cellar, and Finn tries to save her, and he decides the best course of action is to ward off the thieves by using a bunch of crazy booby traps like any other Home Alone kid would. Now, if you're wondering, is this movie terrible? Not completely. It's pretty bad, yes, but, well, actually, there are some positives on it, so I'll start with the positives. Mainly, the casting is so much better than the last film. The kid playing Finn is actually a pretty good little actor, and granted, he doesn't spend the entire movie by himself, but the scenes that he does, when he does get to the scenes where he's by himself, he does pretty good. The older sister is a pretty good character. Yeah, she's the typical older sister who spends most of her time on her phone and doesn't really care about a little brother, but you can tell she does still care about him. The parents are fine. They're typical Home Alone parents, worrying about the kids being all alone. And of course, there's the burglars. And while it's hit or miss with them, the one standout is Malcolm McDowell as the leader. The two other burglars are, of course, the dim-witted ones, and he's the smart one. So yeah, that's fine. The slapstick is also pretty good at times, and there's actually good cinematography by the scene when Finn is setting up the trap. It shows him like in different time frames. So, like, for example, there's one where he'll put something down, and another Finn will show up and pick it up, put it away, then set it somewhere, and then he'll do something, and you get the idea. Also has pretty good music. However, the traps themselves leave little to the imagination. Yes, there are some ones that would actually look like they would hurt, but mostly they're just for embarrassments. So that's a downer. Another thing that doesn't work is, at times, the slapstick can be pretty dull. As in, they ruin it by having stupid cartoonish sound effects in there. Also, there's this running joke where one of the burglars, who's a girl, is upset over her boyfriend leaving her. And then there's then there's the other male burglar who's thinking they're just all gonna be all serious and scary bad guys. And there's another joke where they're convinced the house is haunted. Okay. And yeah, this movie does kind of ruin it by redoing stuff from the original movie, like the Finn being scared of the furnace in the basement, like Kevin was. There actually is a really clever one where they do the aftershave joke in the movie, and where like puts it on his face, and you think he's gonna do the scream like Kevin did, but then he just doesn't even faze him. Like, that's pretty clever. So yeah, on a whole, is Home Alone 5 that pretty bad? Yeah, but it's not the worst Home Alone movie. That still goes to 4. And if you're wondering how I would rank them, I'd put the first one on the very, very top. Then underneath is the second one, obviously. Then for the ones I thought were okay, I'd put 3 and 5. And then the very bottom is 4. It's the shittiest one. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.